run for the COC board?
COC is the foundation of my education. None of my family had went to college or even graduated high school. So when I found myself at COC, I was completely lost, didn't know how to navigate college. And COC really gave me the tools to further my education and be the woman that I am today, sitting here with you as a practicing attorney. So I'm very grateful for what COC provided to me, and I want to ensure to fill that for other students and generations to come.
And you're a very successful attorney, having a firm, your own firm in the Antelope Valley and now here in Santa Clarita. And you moved back down here to Santa Clarita with your family.
Yes, yes. I've been practicing for a little over 8 years now, and I've had my own firm for five. We came out with a bang, is which I guess I like to do, right? I came out here and ran for COC, and same thing with my law firm. We immediately put out billboards, radio stations, started marketing, SEOs, and the more than anything, though, more than the marketing, is I gave back to the community. I really infiltrated myself to be a part of the chambers, boosters, and other organizations. So that resonated with the community, and they came back with referrals.
Well, College of the Canyons has been an anchor in this community for a long, long time. In fact, I was just mentioning that Ronald Reagan was governor and came down here to do the original ribbon cutting for that.
Which is news to me, and that is absolutely incredible to hear.
Yeah, so it's had quite a history here, and the former Chancellor Diane Van Hook certainly had a vision and was very involved in the community. And COC has been and continues to be really one of the vibrant anchors of the community. So
I agree.
talk a little bit about your vision for the board and some of the things you want to accomplish.
Sure. Well, we definitely have to give credit to where credit is due, and Diane Van Hook has established an amazing institution. I like to think of it as the gem of Santa Clarita. What she did is pivotal in cultivating those relationships, and I want to be sure to continue to have that continued relationship between the college and the community, because we are one. The students that attend COC, we want them to be gainfully employed at the end, whether they're transferring out or getting certificates. So if we could have those relationships in the community where we can make a connection for our students, it's something that we'd absolutely want to do. The community has been really big on fundraising for the college, and that's something that I would love to see continue to happen. So definitely continuing that legacy of collaboration is key for me, as one of the board members. Again, though I can't speak just as an individual, it is a whole board that I work with. So what we are working on together is working together. We're a new board, so we're learning to maneuver together, to have the same vision, to carry it out in a uniform direction.
One of the areas that COC has been instrumental on, and I preface that with the majority of kids going through the high school here end up at COC. So COC, the percentage of graduates from the Hart School District is a majority who
Yes.
end up at COC. And COC has done a great job of integrating with the Hart District in a number of ways. And there's the Academy of the Canyons,
Yes.
which is a high school on the campus there, and the kids in all the various high schools are allowed to take college classes at COC
With the dual
while they're
immersion.
still in high school.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a fabulous experience. I know our kids were able to do that, and it was a tremendous stepping stone. But also COC has been very active in the trade industry, starting out with the plumber trade, the construction trade, early on the automotive trade. I believe there's also dental assistance. And then recently, the Hart District set up Castaic High School up there, and with a true partnership with COC, so that it's really has a lot of technical classes. Do you see that expanding even further?
I could imagine. There's a lot of talk as far as what we're gonna what we're growing so that we can serve the growing market. So I can definitely see that. Actually, just last night we had our board of trustees meeting, and the architecture department went up there and gave a presentation. We are now offering a 4-year degree for architecture. This is something that we're working with other colleges to bring them, if they're transferring from another community college, they could come now to COC to earn their bachelor's degree in architecture.
And now that you mention it, the University Center's been around for about a dozen years, and that vision, again, Diane Van Hook had that, of creating a 4-year school so the kids wouldn't have to travel down to the valley or somewhere else, and be able to stay in Santa Clarita and partner with some of the universities. I believe Northridge is part of that. There's like 3 or 4 universities connected
From
with
my
that.
understanding right now, there's only 2 that we have, and we're looking at what we're going to do with that area, because it's not right now, it's not as strong as we would like it to be. So we're not sure what movement it's going to take.
Which are the 2 that are connected now? Is
Oh,
it North? I know I'm putting you on the spot
I
here.
know that
Is
you
it
would have to forgive me.
Northridge was one. Bakersfield used to be one.
I believe, I would be guessing right now.
Okay.
I don't think it's Northridge though.
Northridge. Okay.
Yes.
So they didn't hook up, but it'd be great to hook them back up and allow that.
Absolutely. If that's an opportunity that we can have, I'm sure the board would be open to discussing that.
And COC is a feeder school for Northridge. So my understanding is anyone who graduates through the 2 years at COC can automatically enter Northridge. Does that still take place?
Again, because I'm so new on the board, I would not have the answer for that. I mean, I could look into it and get back to you to make sure that I'm providing the correct information.
KHTS FM 98.1, AM 1220. We're talking with Darlene Trevino, one of the new board members of College of the Canyons. You know, one of the things I marveled at is we've been, this station's been around since 1989, and Jerry and I purchased it 1990, and we had this fun project back then of doing a special called Santa Clarita in the year 2000. And we went around and talked to all the various leaders in the community to get their vision on what Santa Clarita was going to be like in the year 2000. So now it's 25 years later. But we ended years after that, we put the interviews on YouTube. And out of all the interviews, Diane Van Hook's interview, which is on YouTube, so you can go back and Google that and find it, she does about a 15-minute or 10-minute interview on her vision for the year 2000, and she invented the internet before Al Gore did.
Wow. Very progressive.
But it's amazing that she envisioned everything, including a second campus. But the only thing she had wrong was she put the second campus up by the 126 instead of over in Canyon Country. But other than that, she was spot on that. It's pretty amazing.
She was she is a woman that has visions and goals, and she has put her mind out to set them and has set them. So she's very impressive.
So the population, I believe, of COC now is at 23,000 or close to that, somewhere around
Approximately, yes.
And so do you see that growing, Darlene?
Well, with COVID, we're still recovering. That's something where we have a split population because we offer the online courses. So the beauty of the online course now, just with the wave of movement with technology, people don't have to now leave the comfort of their home, gas, spend these extra costs to get to campus. That has definitely affected the student population.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Come back in about 6 months after the board has
I
had
would
a
love
chance.
to.
And we'll feed you questions ahead of time so you can do some research on it. But good luck with everything.
Thank you.
And we look forward to a continued wonderful college with College of the Canyons.
Absolutely. It's going to
Darlene
continue to grow.
Trevino, and how do people get in touch with you?
You can reach me through social media, at the college. My number's on the directory there. It would be the best way, or through my law firm, which is Trevino Law Firm.
Thank you so much. Darlene Trevino here on KHTS FM 98.1 AM 1220, your hometown station.
Thank you.
All right, well, when we return, it's the final segment of the morning show here. A little bit of more music, and hey, getting your morning started off right. It's your morning show here. It's me, it's Menji in the morning, FM 98.1 and AM 1220.